coming in, and this is by way of the agency sources. Well, looking at the kind of pattern, there is a Jaish hand which is now being suspected. In fact, the modus operandi, the forte of this vehicle-based IED is exactly why one is forced to believe that this could be a Jaish hand behind that Red Fort blast which took place. Arunima is with us. Again, they are very, very early days here now. But this is an angle also, Arunima, which is being looked at, the Jaish angle.
And the reason for that is the modus operandi that was used. Vehicle-based IEDs is a forte of Jaish-e-Mohammed. Past investigation drawing out a pattern has led agencies to believe that Jaish often believes in this module. And that is why in this case also they are looking all the assets, known and unknown assets of Jaish-e-Mohammed, sleeper cells, people who have worked as overground workers in Kashmir. All of them are currently under scanner to figure out how this conspiracy was hatched, who was responsible. The key questions before investigators is, where was the ammonium nitrate, the suspected explosive, where was it procured from, who brought it from, if it was procured in Faridabad, if it was procured in Kashmir, how did it get to Delhi, from where was it brought to Delhi. This vehicle in question was parked at the Sunehri Masjid parking lot from around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and minutes before the blast. I think the blast, as per the Commissioner of Police, happened around 6:55, and around 6:48 this vehicle was caught on the CCTV of the parking lot. The driver's face is also caught on camera. So why was that driver getting that car out of the parking lot? Was the parking lot itself the target, or did the timer not explode and therefore the car was being taken out? Or the idea was, because the Commissioner of Police confirmed that it was moving at a very slow speed at the red light right behind us where it exploded. So was that the idea, that you drive it at a slow speed, carry out the explosion at a crowded place and ensure that people are killed? At least 11 people have lost their lives, we are told. So the key is to understand from all these people who have earlier assisted Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists coming in from Pakistan, if they have any idea about this conspiracy. And that is why this suspicion could be of importance. The past modus operandi used by Jaish could help the investigators unravel the Red Fort mystery as well.
And let's for a moment presume that the target was only about the Chandni Chowk or the Red Fort area. We know actually in many ways they are the commercial hub of activities as far as Delhi's business is concerned. Not just crowded, but a lot of money parked there, a lot of business taking place. There are foreigners who are there, their wedding season going on there. So Arunima, was the place also chosen with this in mind?
So, we would know the answer only once police investigation proceeds further, because right now investigators are working on two parallel lines. One, whether this vehicle was being taken away from this area and it exploded without the intention of those who were driving it, or was it intended to explode right here at the Red Fort Chandni Chowk crossing near the metro station? Was this blast intended to be carried out right there? So these are two parallel tracks on which investigation is proceeding. They're looking for, and the forensic teams repeatedly, near that crime scene which has been cordoned off, they're repeatedly scraping the site, picking up evidence, trying to ascertain. CCTV footage is being scanned again and again to try and ascertain if there's any movement, not just on the day of the blast, but prior to that as well. If they can pick up any commonality. Like I said, the face of the car driver is on CCTV. There are attempts to identify him as well. We are not giving out the name as yet, but police sources are telling us that they are very close to tracking down the identity of this driver as well. So if the identity of the driver is established, if the car owner's identity is established, we are told there are detentions in Kashmir as well. So then that's a huge lead for the investigators. It's no longer a blind case. They have something solid to work upon, and once they have those answers, they can piece them together to understand the jigsaw puzzle of whether Chandni Chowk and the Red Fort area was the intended spot and what this IED was. It was a high intensity blast, but it is different from the usual IEDs that we have seen. So what was this IED that was assembled? That's also a key question.
Okay. Arunima, Ankur, continue to remain with us. We are getting more and more details, all exclusive first right over here on CNN News 18. A CCTV footage from